Good Monday morning. This is 106.1 KYVZ. Joe Vazurek visiting once again with Chris Schrammick at Decision Weather Network, as well as America's Weather Streaming Channel. Chris, kind of a week that so far we've seen a little bit of everything with the snow on Saturday, and then looks like a fairly warm day on tap today.
Yeah, Joe, we got precipitation over the weekend, like you said. It was in the form of some snow. It tried to mix in with some rain there at different times during the day, but temperatures hovered pretty much in the 30s, and we saw accumulating precipitation out there in Cheyenne County. Probably saw the most in our area, where we saw amounts of up to about 40 hundredths in precipitation, and that went all the way down to the south into Sherman County, then out into Colorado. You started working your way into Rawlins and Thomas County. We just saw anywhere from a few hundredths upwards to around far western ends of the counties, and you saw around 20 hundredths or a quarter of an inch. So we didn't get a whole lot of precipitation with that wet snow situation there over the weekend, but we did see, temperatures that were really cold for this time of year. We saw a nice warm up yesterday back into the upper 50s and lower 60s, and we're going to head in that direction again today. The national weather map is really quiet. We got a high pressure center over Arkansas and Missouri that's got no significant precipitation anywhere across the entire 48 states. We do have some breezy southwesterly winds here to start our morning off with. They're going to be in that 10 to 20 mile an hour range. That's going to warm our temperatures into the middle to upper 70s. And then we got a weak disturbance that will move through later this afternoon, evening, and overnight. That thing's going to turn our winds this afternoon to a north direction. It's a weak disturbance, so winds will actually probably go down as they turn to the north at 5 to 15 miles per hour, and we're only going to see a few degrees drop in our temperatures. So those warmer readings, those upper 70s to near 80, will be to the east, cooler readings to the west. As far as any rainfall goes, there's just not enough moisture to really squeeze anything out. And then we go tomorrow, we'll see a bit cooler temperatures behind that. Winds will be from that north-northeast direction at 5 to 15, and that'll be temperatures about 10 degrees cooler in the middle 60s, while both overnight lows tonight and tomorrow will be right around that 40. And then we're going to see another warm-up on Wednesday. We'll see temperatures climb back into the 70s. The winds will turn to a south direction and become gusty. We're looking at 20 to 30 miles per hour or more, and that's ahead of a trough that is going to be deepening with a couple lows that will come out of that trough and over the Rockies late Thursday into Friday, then another one Saturday and Sunday. These systems both look like they'll track through the Great Plains. We'll watch how they track and where they track, where the precipitation is, but we'll have a chance for showers and storms. Severe weather potential there on Thursday afternoon and evening is along and east of Highway 25. That second system looks a little more interesting because it's a little bit cooler and would have some access to colder air and maybe some snow in the higher elevations out in Colorado. But as far as temperatures go with those systems, are going to be pretty typical for this time of year. Upper 60s, lower 70s, overnight lows in that 40 to 45 degree range, and should be, all in the form of rain or thunderstorms out here. For us, we might see a break, it looks like, Monday, Tuesday behind that weekend activity, but there is another system there towards the middle to end of next week.
Chris, what are kind of early estimations for precipitation amounts?
Looking at the 7-day behind these two systems, it looks like we could be in those dry slot areas. You got one computer model that suggests we could pick up an inch with all this precipitation through the weekend. Another one has that inch just to our north in Nebraska. We're more in the quarter to half inch range. But we'll watch those tracks. If we can pick up an inch with these couple systems and then maybe some more activity around the 1st of May, we might catch up the deficit that we're starting to see from the last 30 days where we're getting upwards to an inch or inch 50 behind schedule moving into the spring. So we'll need to catch, a good couple inches here the next 14 days to catch back up. But we'll wait and see what happens. The wind will blow with both these lows. So we can count on wind to be in the forecast somewhere as well.
Okay, once again, that's Chris Schrammick at Decision Weather Network, as well as America's Weather Streaming Channel. For KYVZ Radio, I'm Joe Vazurek.